As I was saying, we were trying to get a job with the cleanup crew, the Ballpark District, and these are the people here that do this stuff. And the homeless people come around and they piss and all that, and they got to clear out about this time. Eventually, the cops come through and make sure they're clearing out. That's basically what they do, the cleanup crew here. So that's kind of why they need a driver's license too. And some of them drive these trucks, but by and large, they have this. The most usually they just have this little golf cart they go around with, and they put the trash can on the back, and it's got some of their rakes and their equipment, and it's a golf cart. It's usually a golf cart. So I mean, you don't need a driver's license for a golf cart, but they put California license plate on the golf cart. So okay, you need a driver's license for the job, even though you're not going to be the one behind the wheel, because I just want to sweep up shit, and then that guy can come around take my trash can or give me a fucking golf cart. But they want you to have a driver's license. So we're going to have to add this, because for some of these jobs, including MTS, so here's an MTS bus, perfect visual. We talked about Victoria Leach. If you want to work for them and make more money, or you can work for a garbage disposal. But if you want to work for MTS instead of NMS Management, that we are still pursuing, I'd rather be cleaning the train. It's what I know, it's what I like to do. Little different than the Honolulu job. NMS Management gives you these like, it's a cane thing they've modified with the claw on the end. You pick up the trash, you squeeze it, and it releases a tension wire in there or whatever, so that it picks up the trash. And however it works, the engineers can explain it. And then you put it in the trash bag, and then sometimes they'll have you spray some things. But in Honolulu, we had to carry a rolling caddy. We had to use radio communications, both P25 public safety system and internal push to talk, for just general activities. But things, we were actually responding to reactive cleaning calls. It doesn't look like NMS Management has reactive service. They just, you stay by the courthouse, and every time the orange line comes in and the driver walks from the front of the trolley to what the new front of the trolley is going to be to go the other way. And then right here is the famous MTS building with the clock tower is occluded by the building, but this is the MTS headquarters here. There's the rail where they do it, and there's the buses there. But you saw the MTS logo, you saw the bus, so I could work there. You also need a driver's license to work there. You don't need one to work for NMS Management, but if you want to work for the people basically doing the same thing but doing some pressure washing and more custom activities at the station level, then you're gonna, to make a couple more bucks, you need a driver's license. So we have to add on getting a driver's license. So had the idea, I'm putting this out there. We're gonna update the description section of this video with AI report and a link to it with all the details on how much it costs to take the test. And of course, we all know the California book that they have in the library, and I have to revisit my drive right textbook that I learned to drive from, the 3 zones. And speaking of San Bernardino, Mount Diablo, and Humboldt, the 3 zones to scan, and then the reference points and mirror check, and then instrumentation check, like IFR, VFR. I wanted to fly an airplane before I learned to drive a car, but we never get all of our dreams right. So maybe we could this time, but I guess we have to get 17 an hour first. So we're gonna learn to drive a car before we get a ATP, breeze past IFR, and then ATP to fly Embraer, and a 737, and then a widebody. So this is Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio. So we need to get a driver's license, and that means someone's gonna have to donate use of a car that qualifies me, it's registered, it's got clean title, it's got registered, it's got plates. Someone's gonna have to it's gonna have to meet specifications too, that it's not I guess Datsun, or what do you call it? They still have these the kind of cars in Mexico. It's got to be, and I don't drive manual. I should have learned to do that. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to have fun with the race car. This is not even to drive a car, because I won't even have a car. It'll just be so I can show you I have a driver's license, so they can pay me a few extra bucks to clean a trolley, so I can work for MTS instead of NMS, which is contracted for the people that make less money not to have a driver's license. Or the Ballpark Cleanup Crew needs a driver's license too to drive a golf cart. So look for that report and you're gonna have to get a car for me. We're gonna have to do a little research into where to go. You're gonna have to, I guess, drive with me to the location where we do the driver's test, and I want to go to the easiest. Maybe we should go up into Orange County for it. I don't know. It's so tough to look into, but yeah, you probably know a lot about this stuff. You might have kids or grandkids you had to help get a driver's license in recent months, and you know, help a homeless guy out.